Hey guys, MasterCoX here, and I'm here to talk to you about Dragonball Super. Yes, Dragonball Super has been on our internet screens and in Japan since last summer, and as of this recording has aired 25 episodes. And in that time, we have completely covered all that was already covered in Battle of Gods and Resurrection F. Progress! Just before I begin, spoilers. So you have been warned. So, where are we after 25 episodes? Well, we're kind of somewhere. We are starting to get some plot movements towards the first original arc of Dragon Ball Super. Stuff that's not already been covered by two films, which we've already seen. In fact, Resurrection F just came out months before its TV arc even aired. It's just... what? As stated by news sources like COULDN, the first two arcs are the Beerus arc and the Frieza Resurrection F arc. And those take place over 27 episodes, the 28th episode being the beginning of the Champa saga, which is the whole Universe 6, Universe 7 debacle. We've had 14 episodes directed towards the Beerus saga, so Battle of Gods, and 13 episodes dedicated to Frieza. A 3 times increase in running time from the movies. Battle of Gods had a uncut length of 105 minutes, the Resurrection F 93. So that's about 4 episodes and 5 episodes worth of content. There have been some changes, don't get me wrong, so it's not a complete retelling. There are some changes hidden somewhere. In fact, there have been actually a couple of changes which have actually been pretty cool. Or at least interesting. I mean, hi Ginyu. I think the main problem for me though was Beerus. Is that Beerus in Super is nowhere near as likable as he is in the movies. In the movies, he is really cool. One of the best villains in the whole Dragon Ball universe. You know, he's powerful, he's menacing, yet he does have a sense of humor, somewhat, and has a really tangible weakness. He loves food! And yet you can bargain with him, so he's not completely cold and unapproachable. If you give him like a nice bit of food or pizza or whatever, stuff that you might find mundane but to him is absolutely gorgeous, you're gonna be fine. In the series, not so much. He felt a bit childish, not nearly as intimidating, he just felt a bit lacking. However, I felt that Whis was actually showcased more in the series, and he actually plays more of a role. Because if you think about it, Whis is the strongest character in the entire universe. He is stronger than Beerus. He is the one that taught Beerus. So, therefore, he is stronger than everybody. And no wonder that Goku and Vegeta want to train with him. And, quite honestly, it gives him something to do, so that's why he does it. What I did like, though, was that the Beerus and Goku fights, you know, they were visually spectacular and quite different from the movie. The movie was quite short, but awesome. Don't get me wrong, I mean, Kibo no Uta, the insert song, was amazing, and Flo did a really good job there. But in the series, they made it on a whole other scale. In fact, the universe was completely at peril, and the shots of Goku and Beerus fighting in space, that was really, really cool. However, it was dragged out way too long. This kind of made me think something. Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, worldwide box office takings, over $100 million US. Budgets were about a tenth of that. So those two movies alone made a lot of money. So those stories have a lot of cash in them. So let's just put them in Super. So let's just do that and then just change it around a little bit. So yeah, profit, especially in animation, because the Toei disaster of animation that has been rife in the last few years, say them in crystal anybody, is present in Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball! It's one of their biggest money spinners with Toei. You would think that they would give it the respect it deserves, but episode 5, episode 24, they're just that bad. And okay, yes, I know. Working conditions in Japanese animation houses is not stellar. They don't get paid as much as they deserve, and they have crazy tight deadlines. That they do. But that should not compromise on quality, because you're gonna get the internet. The internet is a very observant creature, and they're gonna know. And okay, you could then argue that, oh, well, it'll get fixed on the Blu-ray, home releases will be better, and to be fair, the episode 5 debacle has been fixed, somewhat, in the home release Blu-ray and DVD. So okay, that's been fixed, but it shouldn't have needed to be fixed. With Super Saiyan Blue in the movie Resurrection F, it just happens. It's just like saying, oh hey, check this thing out I learned. It's just like, it doesn't feel as significant. And not even the series did it enough justice. It really didn't. So, what's there to say about Super Saiyan Blue? It's blue. Not even the accompanying manga covered it anymore. It just happens. Vegeta just uses it in a battle and then Goku retaliates. And it's just, okay, you can infer that it's from their training, but you shouldn't have to infer. It's Dragon Ball. There's meant to be a case of you discovering that power by accident, or doing some special incantation or something like that. There should be some build-up. There isn't. That's the problem. That is the big problem here. However, surprisingly, the filler episodes are actually kind of entertaining. I mean, the Mr. Satan episode, the first 2 episodes, and they actually focus on the comedy, and that's what Dragon Ball's supposed to be about. The original series was based around comedy, fighting second. How ironic, fillers are actually more entertaining than the main content. Huh, go figure. Let's just hope that the Champa saga, now it's actually an original story, I use original loosely, is a little more like the filler. 27 episodes, those 2 sagas, it didn't have to be that long. I'd have said you could have cut that down from 27 episodes to 20, so 10 episodes each, and you'd have a better product. In my mind, the original Dragon Ball had comedy first and fighting second. Z flipped that around and added drama into the mix, kind of pushing comedy down a little bit. Except the Boo saga, because that was a little more comedic. GT tried to mix both comedy and fighting in an equal amount, and it kinda failed. I say kinda, I mean a lot. Super needs to try what GT failed to do, and get comedy and action mixed together properly. Because Dragon Ball's not meant to be super serious. It's meant to be a light-hearted action-adventure comedy. There are mistakes that have been learnt from GT, and I hope that deadlines and committees haven't ruined any spark of hope that the Super staff have, and that Toriyama actually has a decent amount of input. You know what? Super actually feels like a child, and the movies are like its mum. It's clinging on to the success and protection, financial protection of the movies, and it just won't let go. It just drags it out more and more and more. And now you need to kind of push it away. Let it work out on its own. Let it find its own place in the world. And that's what the Champa Saga's going to do. Now, does this make the movies irrelevant? No. They are their own stories. They are alternate stories. You could say it's like an alternative telling from another universe. Or a parallel one, I don't know. But they are brilliant. They are great movies on their own and supplementary material to the series. So I personally own both of them on Blu-ray. And Super, I probably do the same. So I'm going to support the official release. So yeah, that's just been my thoughts about Dragon Ball Super, and I know I've rambled on a little bit, but hey, just leave a comment if you like this and just see what other things you'd like me to talk about. As usual, just be sure to subscribe to the channel for more of these kind of videos, as well as bad fanfiction theatre and the like. And just leave a message on Twitter if you want to get in touch with me. So anyway, until next time guys, catch you later.